Hi everyone, so this is Kim Eichhorn again. I'm sitting here with Freya and a good friend of mine, Melanie Miller. She's a saddle fitter from Georgia. So today we are looking at typical saddle fit philosophy compared to the Peter Horobin philosophy, which is a new brand that I am carrying. They have a new Stride-Free Tree. So today we are testing horse motion in their saddles with their philosophy compared to just typical saddle fit. So today we have the lovely 4-year-old Frisian Percheron mix Freya. She's been a really great model in a couple videos and things like that now, so she's lovely. This is Freya's saddle. As you can see, it fits pretty well for typical fit. It's pretty well balanced. Some people may say it's a little low in the front. She's been kind of changing shape lately, so it may be a touch, but really sits pretty well on her. You can see the panels make pretty even contact, really super even through here, which is nice. Channel is pretty open for typical fit. For Peter Horobin fit, I would say this is a little bit narrow. Yep. You can see, walk around here, look at the shoulder. You can see it clears the wither. We have 3 fingers in there. We have contact made even throughout our panel. The horse is standing fairly square, so that's kind of nice. And so I'm going to hand my phone to Melanie. A big difference between the Stride-Free tree and these normal trees is going to be in the ability to match the shoulder angle. So when you match the shoulder angle of your horse with your tree point, your scapula has more freedom to slide in and out underneath. So I'm going to use these red bars here so you can really see.
Oh.
So her tree points angle down like this. The shoulder angles just like this. So these points,
baby.
So these points should be parallel to each other. So as you can see, they're not. Oh,
sorry.
Okay.
Get her square.
So it's a little bit of a triangle here. So this would not allow her her scapula, in theory, to slide underneath the tree points. You can see that would inhibit her. Versus if she had a saddle that was sitting up like this. So we will look at that a little bit later. So now we're going to pause the video and we're going to go ride her in this saddle and we'll see how it goes. And then we'll compare.
So what you're saying, Kim, is that the open head on the pommel is better for scapular rotation.
Yes, the open head, but it really has a lot to do with the angle because, so focus on me here. So a lot of saddle companies, they adjust the width of your tree, and that's really, really typical. Width kind of does this. Peter Horobins are actually able to adjust width, or adjust angle, I'm so sorry, angle. Most companies adjust angle. Peter Horobins are also allowed to adjust width, or they're able to. So there's a big difference between angle of your tree points matching the shoulder, and then the width actually matching for your horse.
Got it.
So that's what we're looking at today.
Okay.
All right. And we'll pause and we'll go ride. Okay, so here we are with Freya being ridden in the saddle that we just looked at. She has been briefly warmed up at the walk, trot, and canter. We want to keep the 2 videos as like as possible, or her as like as possible, just to see natural movement. She is a 4-year-old. She has just started her dressage career, so she'll be a really, really nice one just to see the natural movement on. All right, so here we are at the walk. I'm going to kind of show you that for a moment. All right, and then Melanie, if you can just cut kind of through the middle and change directions, we'll see her walk from the other way. Good. And this is Freya's normal saddle that she goes in. She does not palpate sore. She does not have any noticeable problems. Right, Melanie? And when you're ready, let's pick up the trot. Think about her staying on her hind end, a little impulsive, but slow, long strides. Good. And go. Good. Good. And let her have her head. If she wants to stretch down, we're going to allow that. Good. And then Melanie, we can go ahead and find a place to change directions. We'll see the trot from the other direction. You can either go across your diagonal, whatever makes sense. Little inside leg, open the inside rein, help her balance. Good. Good. Okay, Melanie, and then in your next corner, let's go ahead and pick up our canter. Just open inside rein. Kind of use your legs to help her balance through. Good. Okay, and little inside pulse. See if we can get some activity from this inside hind. And come, good. Good, and then let's go ahead and let her fall to trot. Lovely. Really nice. And then we'll change directions and we'll get a little canter the other way. Oh, we are friends now. Good. And then again in your next corner we can pick up the canter. Again, just helping her balance with the inside leg. Open inside rein a little. Lovely. Good. Little inside pulse, help with the activity. Really help her balance outside rein, outside leg. Good. And open inside. Lovely. Good. 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 And then let's let her fall to trot. And she can walk. Lovely. Good. And we'll let her stretch if she wants to. Be good to show. Good. Good. Okay. And then let's let her come to walk. All right. So, how do you feel about this saddle? Does it feel pretty balanced to you? What do you think about it? I know this is your normal saddle, so it's kind of hard to judge it, but...
I've had probably 3 or 4 saddles on her, and this particular saddle, the more open seat for my body, I like it better. Seems to be fine in it.
Okay.
I had one saddle that was too narrow, it narrowed to the back.
Yeah.
The lumbar,
Yeah.
and she started bucking with that saddle. So
Yeah.
she's very sensitive. She knows how to tell me very quickly
Right.
something is unpleasant for her body.
Right.
She'll be restricted pretty quickly.
Sure. Excellent. Okay. So now we're going to go put on a Peter Horobin saddle adjusted for her with the Stride-Free Tree. Melanie and Freya, neither of them have ever ridden in these saddles, so it'll be really fun to see what their thoughts are and how she goes. All right, and we will be back. Okay, so here we are again. We just took the other saddle off and we put Freya, this is the Peter Horobin Geneva, the dual flap with interchangeable blocks, pretty nice girthing system, all of that. So this is how a Horobin should fit static. The panels make nice contact, nothing's too tight. You can see the channel's a bit wider than the last saddle. You have about 4 fingers of clearance in the top and about 2 on the sides. I'm gonna let Melanie hold this again to show the angle. Excuse my little puppies there. It's Mac.
Right there?
Yeah. Alright. So, you can see. So again, this is her shoulder angle. This is the facing, or the tree angle on the saddle. So as you can see now, they're pretty parallel now. Yeah, would you agree with that, Melanie?
Yes, okay. I would.
So this should allow her scapula to slide back in under and give her more freedom of motion. So now we're going to go ahead and pause and we're going to go ride in it and see how it goes.
So briefly explain while we're standing here,
yeah,
and we can see this super clearly on this video,
right,
why it is that this pommel is so big and open again.
So again, it's so that all of these trees are built on kind of a U-shape, open A. So they're designed to actually support kind of more on the thorax and leave everything open up top for the scapula. So again, you can change the angle of your points. You can also change the width. So for her angle here, this is how it should clear.
Okay.
All right. And here we go. Okay. Here we are again with Freya. She's in the Peter Horobin Geneva with a Stride-Free Tree. We've just done a little trot around and I think we see a pretty big difference here, but we'll let you guys decide. Again, this is a 4-year-old horse. She's just started dressage. Her rider has also just started dressage, so they're both brand new to it. Everything you're seeing is absolutely natural movement. Nothing is really being manipulated. So yeah, here is Freya at the walk. Zoom in here, see if you can see. All right, Melanie, and then if you can just change somewhere and we'll see the walk from the other direction. And again, this is a horse who did not palpate sore, has no problems noticeably in general. And this is her first time in this brand, in this tree. And after this video, I will show you guys the difference in the tree. It's a completely new design. They've done away with tree points, and it's really a pretty interesting thing. And I really, really super like it. So, all right, and then when you're ready, let's go ahead and pick up the trot. Okay, the same thing we were working on in the other saddle. We're just going to try to keep the strides a little more settled but powerful. There, and if she wants to come down, we're going to let her. Look at that. Lovely. Yep, and think about continuing to build a little bit of power but keeping her settled. Yeah, lovely, good. Good, and then we're going to change somewhere along the diagonal or something, whatever makes sense, and change directions. Yeah. Good, and settle the stride. She likes to rush a little bit more this direction than the other. So it's kind of nice to see that she's really holding her stride better. Do you feel like it's easier for her to stay longer and more settled?
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't feel like
Okay.
as she does.
Great.
So I feel like probably holding herself up more.
Okay.
And that
Awesome.
is hard for her because she's a draft horse.
Right, and young. Right. So if you guys didn't hear that, she said it feels like Freya is able to hold herself up a little bit better, which is really hard for her. She tends to weight the rein quite a bit, and she said she feels pretty light. So go ahead and settle her again. Again, her tendency is just to rush. Lovely, good. And then whenever we're ready, let's go for a little canter. See how this canter is. And typically she has trouble keeping it. We will see. Good. And again, thinking about kind of building power. A little bit through the lower leg. Good job. Good. Good, and then let's let her fall to trot. If she wants to stretch down in that moment, she's completely allowed. Good. Lovely. Really nice. Good, and then let's change directions. And then whenever you're ready, we can come from a canter this direction. Next corner.
I know, baby. It's hard work.
The best 4-year-old ever. Lovely.
Bigger to the left.
Okay, so she's bigger to the left. Much bigger canter than usual, she says. You can see the scapula rotating much more than it was prior, which is really, really cool. Good, and then when you're ready, we can fall to trot again, I think, and then let her stretch if she wants. Lovely, and let's see if she'll go to the buckle. What happens if we drop our reins? Really nice. Look at that. She's really able to keep her wither up. Her back is up. Awesome. Good, and then let's see if she can walk. Good. So did you feel any difference between this saddle and your other one?
Seems to be more forward in the saddle of the canter.
Okay.
So that's going to take a little more fine-tuning
Okay.
to get that power contained.
Yeah.
She's not running off.
Right.
But that's fine. I'd rather her be able to, even though she was trying to take canter breaks, that's just her being a baby,
Right.
humidity, and the heat.
Right. And it is hot today.
She is in heat, so
Right. And she is in heat.
consider she's 4 years old.
Right. Right.
In heat, I think she's done pretty darn good.
Yep. No, she's great. Awesome. All right. I'm going to pause this again, and then I will show some pictures of the actual tree that is in these saddles that allows this extra freedom of motion. Right. So I don't have the actual tree here with me, but this is the Stride-Free Tree that is contained in the Peter Horobin saddles. As you can see, they kind of did away with tree points, so you have this rounded edge here that helps to disperse pressure without pinching behind the scapula. This is what allows the freedom of stride that you saw in Freya. Again, this video was completely kind of an experiment. They have never been in that saddle before, so it was really, really cool, the difference, even for myself. The trees are completely flexible, made of composite material. They have a lifetime warranty. They are completely adjustable on a press by me or another Peter Horobin fitter. Kind of as many times as you want, which is really, really cool. They are a saddle for life. They are designed to stay with you, so you don't have to keep getting saddles every year. Your horses can be comfortable. They can be constantly adjusted to the horse that you have. Here is them compared to a popular English style tree. As you can see, this tree point likes to come forward while these stay back and behind really nicely. This would be an Italian style tree. You can see these points are really long compared to the Horobin. This is an Argentinian tree and a popular French tree. Again, it's coming into the scapula. That would not be very comfortable. So yeah, so this is why this tree they have come up with is just so innovative and so spectacular. I am very pleased with them. My horses are going excellent in them as well. So, I, again, am Kim Eichhorn. I'm with Kinetic Equine. I'm based in the Charlotte area of North Carolina, but I do cover the entire southeast coast as a certified Peter Horobin fitter. If you have any questions or would like to try these saddles, I'm more than happy to talk to anybody, give talks, let you try them, things like that. Yeah, I have a website, kineticequine.com. You can also find me on Facebook under Kinetic Equine. My numbers are all over the place and things like that as well. So hopefully you got as much out of this as we did. We had a lot of fun, and we will talk to you later. Have a great day.